family, and welcome to the Bach reading channel, where we're sight reading all of Bach keyboard to learn how to sight read Bach better. And today is a day of reading the music that I'm very, very grateful for, because it makes me feel so much better after rough life experiences. Yesterday, I tried to start a hang gliding course in Germany, and every time I go to Germany, I have a very, very, very bad experience to that country. I mean, I've been to different cities, right, in that country, and I chalk it up to basically really incompatible, what we call culture clash. So in this channel, Bach channel, what are we doing? So we're making a lot of mistakes, and we're kind of saying it's okay to make mistakes, and we're saying keep trying, try again. Those are not the values of the overall German culture. Of course, there's going to be people there that would have that value. And I should also mention that culture changes. So maybe the newer culture, it's different. But people my age, so that had parents who were Nazis, who are young Nazis. Let's say if your parents were like, okay, let's say if your parents or grandparents, because for me it's parents, if your parents were like in their 20s when Hitler came to power, and then they had you as a baby when they were older. So my dad had me when he was 50. If that's the case, then it's your parents that are Nazis, your dad. But if it was a normal generation where you were born when your dad was like 30 years old, then it would be your grandfather, and you're already 60. So this guy, that was the instructor there, what you can see is just this really different mentality, perfection. So why didn't the Seinfeld, this serial on TV, why do they have that skit called the Soup Nazi? The idea is that when you figuratively use the word Nazi, what you're referring to is this aspect of the overall German culture of the last, couple hundred years. And it's a question whether this, of course, overlapped with Bach's culture. Of course, it did to some degree. And you're saying that it's this very, very strong attention to detail, but not just that, but also a whole self-defense. And this is what really clashes with me and with this channel and everything, is this self-defense that you have to be perfect. And you literally, the teacher in this case, wanted to silence me, just be absolutely silent. They have this term, von Chef etwas sagen lassen. It's a passive construction. It means from your boss, let something be said. And it means to be quiet when your boss is talking. But this guy took it to an extreme. So when I had learned hang gliding in Italy, it was immediately desired that I take part and help to assemble the glider and stuff. And I start doing that with this guy. And he's just like, I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to touch that. He doesn't even want me to step when the glider's still in its package. He doesn't want you to step over it. You have to step around it. Just like a huge amount of a sort of anal retentive kind of like regulation, and not wanting me to ask questions and then do as I say, not as I do, and all of that to a very high degree. So that's part of that culture. And so for that reason, I'm so happy now to be able to switch gears. I did cancel that, by the way. That class, we'll take a different class later when it materializes, and for hang gliding, I mean. And now let's just really forget about that energy of anger, of sort of like anger at yourself for making mistakes, and then pushing yourself into some corner of alone, cold corner where you have to be always sort of correct and sort of defend yourself, right? That's where that mentality comes from, is this. I think they originated the term knucklehead. I think it's a German expression. So when you're being so attacked all the time, that you protect yourself by armoring yourself by attacking others, and always attacking and living in a cold, isolated world. Okay. We, on the other hand, are not going to attack anybody, and we're going to live in a warm, connected world. And here we have, it looks like actually D major. It's E minor. Okay. Oh, I see. E minor with the leading tone. I was going to say, I was totally confused actually. It wouldn't be D major in any case. So yeah, E minor looks great. It's in 3/8. We'll be counting eighth notes And let's just get into it. See what we can do in terms of raising the temperature, right? From cold to warm, from hate to kindness, from isolation to interaction, from do as I say, not as I do, to listening to each other with our hearts. Here we go. from 51. that's another one of these unvollendetes, so no full ending there. And then we move on to 962. So that was 961, really. No, that was 960. We're missing 961. Okay, let's pull that up then. Somehow that didn't get into our set list. Let's see what we got here. 960, 62. Okay, let's go to 961. Let's just edit this list while we're here. And just do it. So 961. Where are you? So we didn't do our list right today. So 961, I think I have it over here. Ready to go. Okay, so 961, we didn't download it. Okay, let's go to the Google Drive. So you can actually, from mobile sheets, this might be interesting to some people, you can, let's go over here to the pieces and just download the 961. You can go to Dropbox or Google Drive. We'll go to Google Drive. See it there? I need to get my other glasses now. Let's see, import. Google Drive. Okay, so we'll just import it from Google Drive, 961. Get our other glasses on. There we go. So interesting. Okay, there's 961. Okay. Download it, and then we'll add that to the set list, and we'll be right back where we were. So, set lists today. And we want 961. Why do we have 960 there twice? I have no idea. But let's say edit. And we actually don't need the 960s anymore. So let's just add 961. Scroll down to 961. Hope you all can see this while I'm doing it. There it is now. Okay, so do 61, 62 like that. If we want to do them both. Or we'll just do 61. So 61 is like that. Okay, great. It's because I just scanned this and I forgot to download it. As you can see, this is now a scanned PDF, so it's a little bit more lower fidelity. And so C minor, wonderful. Kleine Fugen and Präludien mit Fugetten. So it's like a little prelude and fugue, just 2 pages. Okay, and it's in 12/8. Okay. So let's enjoy this. Now, back to our theme for today is just like trying to get back into the warmth after that Nazi kind of coldness, self-protectiveness, and distance. And now we're saying no, warmness, vulnerability, and connection. So warmness, vulnerability, and connection. And it's interesting to see where this was. All cultures always evolving. See, where was this 300 years ago? When Bach was a German, where was that? Had they already gotten rid of it from the Vikings, who knows, So let's get into this now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. honestly, I don't hear any of that Nazi feeling in this music at all. This is as antithesis as you could get to that. For me, you say. No, it is A minor, A flat, F minor. D flat. A D flat? Yeah, D flat. No. So this was the C minor piece. C minor is a really interesting key. And back to the psychological, emotional, musical, emotional stuff here. Yeah, I do not see the. Well, you know what? It's hard to connect Bach with Nazis, but there's got to be some, connection there. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the roots of some component of that Bavarian, Third Reich mentality. But I don't really see it right there, but we'll get to that. Okay, let's see. So here we go. This now is in E minor, and it's BWV 962. So we'll play this one also. Maybe that'll be the last one for today. And let's go common time and go 1 and 2. Okay, so my main goal for today was to restore warmth, and I feel like I've laid the groundwork for that emotionally within my consciousness, and this is the groundwork of warmth for pedagogy. This is the true pedagogy, my brothers and sisters, when we need to, you, me, learn something. There is no way forwards other than warm heart. You cannot fear your way into courage. You cannot cold your way into warmth. So when we're trying to learn excellence of something, we have to feel our bodies, our minds. If we're interested in some kind of important progression, of course, the most important progression in life is not hang gliding. It is warm heart. And what a catastrophe if we went to go learn something much less important, like cooking something, and we actually went backwards with the most important thing to learn, which was the warmth, feeling warmth inside of our hearts and minds for each other and expressing that naturally. Bless you all. I wish you all great warmth to conquer with the tender heart of the warrior, the tender-hearted warrior, to conquer self-hatred and hatred of others. Bless you all so much from all of my heart to you.